Welcome to Anaheim Media Production, also known as AMP or AMP. I'm Aliya.
And I'm Joscelyn. Hey Aliya, what's a potato's least favorite day of the week?
I don't know, what is it?
Friday.
Oh my god, that was so corny.
I think that was the point.
Now let's get back to our announcements.
We're your anchors for episode 96.
Let's hear from Andres and Brian.
Before we start, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Puji Vacan our Yuhan dari Bikin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Thank you to Andres and Brian for delivering the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, thank you both.
Now on to What's the Move.
Let's hear from Sebastian and Aliya.
Hey colonists, don't forget that this Monday is Lincoln's birthday, which means there's no school.
Yep, you heard that right. So don't be the only person to show up to school.
Excuse me? What are you doing here?
I'm trying to go to class, but it's locked.
But it's Monday, and it's Lincoln's birthday. There's no school today.
Remember that there's no school on Monday.
Did you know that when you are following our rocks, you can earn 5-star points and enter to win our weekly raffle? Our 5-star winners this week are Camila Lopez and
Kayla Kiros.
You have won a prize that is up in the main office. Please head up there right now to claim your prize.
Are you interested in deciding how district funding can be used to benefit our school? Then join our LCAP committee. There are 5 meetings at the district offices, and you must be committed to attend all meetings in order to best contribute to the student voice.
Transportation will also be provided to and from the district if needed. For more information, see the email that's sent out to all students and contact Student Ambassador Evan Alonso at 104-2214 at student.auhsd.us. Now, on to Counselor's Corner. Juniors, still undecided whether to apply for Student Ambassador? Watch this video for more information.
Good morning, students. My name is Evelyn Alonso, and I'm your Student Ambassador with very big news for all juniors. The Student Ambassador application is open. It opened this Tuesday and will close February 17th. As you all know, as Student Ambassador, I go to very important meetings, but it's much more than that. I've met a lot of new people, made new friends, and also really made a positive difference at Anaheim High School. If you want to make big changes at Anaheim High School, I highly recommend applying. Again, the deadline will be February 17th, and if you have any questions regarding the position, or if you want some advice on how to fill out the application, don't be afraid to email me at 104-2214 at student.auhsd.us, or you can email my advisor, Mr. Clark, at clark_c@auhsd.us. Thank you.
Seniors, college applications are now over, and it's time to apply for financial aid. Not only is financial aid a great opportunity to get free money for college, but completing the FAFSA DREAM Act is now a graduation requirement. There will be workshops going on between now and the deadline.
Interested in analyzing data? Want to problem solve? Do you want to learn to code? Data science might be the class for you.
This course was developed by UCLA CenterX, the Department of Statistics, and the UCLA IDS project of CenterX are currently working to improve data literacy for K-12 students and in increasing diversity in STEM education. Any student who has successfully completed Math 1 and Math 2 is eligible to register for IDS. The course can be taken in place of Math 3 and would be a great course for any student who's interested in taking statistics or Google Data Analytics as a senior.
You do not have to have any prior experience with coding to participate in this course at all.
In IDS, our student agency is key to the course, as you get to determine the questions that you like to analyze and drive your learning experience throughout the whole course as a co-constructor of the classroom knowledge.
IDS supports student learning through collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving, and modeling. This course offers students the opportunity to communicate their thinking with others, to work collaboratively to address the problems of the present and the problems of the future.
You'll have the opportunity to develop your data literacy skills through the technical skills of statistics, computational thinking, and like basic coding to tell stories with data.
I think what I've enjoyed more about IDS is the fact that it's not fully like mathematical as like you would think in a math class. It's more kind of like in a coding kind of sense, and it takes more like data.
It's not a traditional math class by any means. It's very different in what we learn and how we learn.
So far, I have been enjoying this coding program called RStudio that we work with. We use RStudio to organize our data, to launch data collection campaigns about a variety of subjects, and to better understand the information we have.
What I most liked about it is like we learn about different things. For example, I know how to do a dot plot, a histogram, and so much more that I can't even name.
So the students actually work on their computers so much more. Almost, I would say 3 to 4 times a week, they have their computers out instead of just a typical lesson. And so that's where a lot of the learning comes in, is going through the different programs that we use with the computers.
It's not a stats class, but it's kind of like that. So we're learning about how to analyze data and how to interpret it, not only in a way of like how school would teach you, but interpret it in a way that real life is going to teach you when you go out into the business world.
If you're interested in this course, please talk with your counselor and your mathematics teacher for more information.
Now let's hear from Zach.
Hey columnists, I'm here with a broadcast media student, Eduardo, and I'm going to ask me a few questions about broadcast media since it's a CTE pathway that you might be interested in. What is broadcast media about?
Broadcast media is about working together as a team. It gives you lots of opportunities. It's also a career pathway, but you have to take broadcast media first and then advance.
What can you expect to do in broadcast media?
Edit videos. You do pre-recording events like the ones going up on announcements.
What's the difference between normal broadcast media and advanced broadcast media?
Broadcast media is where you pre-record things, and then advanced broadcast media is where you go live in third period.
Like you said, broadcast media is a CTE pathway, which means that if you decide to take it, then you'll be in normal broadcast media next year, and then the year after that, you'll be an anchor on the live announcements. Thank you for your time, Eduardo.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Eduardo and Zach. Correction, we go live during second period so you can have it ready at the start of third period.
Now onto clubs.
We apologize for showing the incorrect video on Wednesday. Here's the correct one.
He's so romantic. He's always buying me flowers and treating me to dinner.
He was so sweet and very protective. He just wanted to make sure I was safe.
He is so cool. Sometimes he calls me names, but everyone does that.
She texted me constantly, wondering where I was or who I was hanging out with. It's nice to be loved so much.
I'm lucky to have someone totally dedicated to me, but sometimes I feel trapped.
She hit me, but she apologized right after.
He forced me to. Is it really my fault?
He pushed me, but we do that all the time.
She spat in my face, but she apologized after.
She choked me, but she was just angry.
He punched me in my face.
She hit me. She
Constantly
slapped
texting
me.
He pushed me down.
She texted
He just
me
wanted to make
constantly.
sure I was
She
safe.
calls
said
me
he was
names.
sorry.
She said she was sorry.
He said he was
Because
sorry.
I love him.
She loves me.
I love her.
Students, don't forget that love is not abuse.
With Valentine's Day just days away now, love is in the air, but it's important to realize there's a thin line between love and abuse. Aware Central Texas says that line is a bit harder to see if you're a teenager. Fox 44's Noelle Mendoza, she's in our newsroom tonight. Noelle, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. What should we be looking out for?
Well, it all has to do with power over you to control you. And although it may seem like love, the nonprofit says there are clear signs you shouldn't ignore.
Just because it's an intense relationship doesn't mean it's a healthy relationship.
1 in 3 teens in the U.S. will experience physical, sexual, or emotional abuse from someone they're in a relationship with before they become adults. Here in Central Texas, numbers have doubled from last year.
To have that number double in 1 year is really scary.
Missy Biddick with Aware Central Texas says there are clear signs you should be looking out for.
One of the biggest warning signs is these immensely intense relationships that some of these teens are having, isolation from friends, withdrawing from extracurricular activities, maybe a drop in school performance.
Social media and technology are now playing big roles in abusive relationships.
We're seeing a lot of teen couples utilizing location on their phones to be able to see where they're at. And that's a huge warning sign. It's a huge red flag that something is really amiss in that relationship.
That's why it's so important for not only the teens in the relationship to know the signs, but also their classmates.
We're really trying to get out there and educate in schools so other teens can see. And so if they see something that's going on with their friends, they can talk to a trusted adult, to a parent.
Seeking help starts with a conversation.
They need to reach out to a trusted adult. There's information online. If they're kind of in a place where they're not ready to talk to somebody openly, we do have a 24-hour hotline.
All to stop dating abuse before it starts.
What we're trying to do is really just to keep teens safe.
If you think you are in an abusive relationship, there is help and there are resources for you. Visit our website, fox44news.com, to learn more. In the newsroom, Noelle Mendoza, Fox 44 News.
All right, Noelle.
Teen dating violence is a worldwide issue that has increased every year. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. Your time, you get to choose how to use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept.
Students, we would like to thank you all for participating in this week's Teen Violence Awareness Week. Never forget about what you've learned in this week because it can be handy either currently or in your future. Now on to ASP.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Not sure what to get your special friend or best friend? No worries. The senior class will be selling Valentine's Day grams for $3 during both lunches. You can write a note to a special someone and we'll deliver the note along with a beautiful carnation. Make sure you know the person's first and last name and their birth. Today will be the last day the seniors will be selling.
Experience medieval times, a world of excitement, adventure, and wonder. Feast upon a delectable 4-course meal and behold authentic jousting and swordsmanship. It's the perfect place for celebration and revelry. An unforgettable night out. Visit medievaltimes.com.
My lords and ladies of Anaheim High School, on Monday, March 6th at 7:30 p.m., the Queen invites the senior class of 2023 to attend the Medieval Times dinner and tournament. The ticket price for each person is $44. This includes sales tax, gratuity, and a banner to cheer on your night. There are only 150 tickets available, so don't miss out on a night to remember.
Attention all students, today is the last day of Counselor Appreciation Week. Make sure to thank your counselors.
Next week is Love and Kindness Week. We invite you to join us in fun lunchtime activities and a spirit week. This will be a Class 7 competition, so make sure you participate. Tuesday is Valentine's Day, so wear pink, red, or white.
AMP wants to show you what you could wear. Roll the clip. Now on to VAPA. Anaheim Performing Arts Conservatory presents Sister Act. Save the date for February 16th and 17th at 7 p.m. at the River Arena. Tickets are $10 for adults and seniors and $7 for students and children. You can buy your tickets now from any APAC member in Room 5 with Mrs. King, in Room 66 with Mr. G, or if you're looking for an online option, you can go to Room 5 with Mrs. King or message us on Instagram at APAC_AHS. Don't miss out on our annual musical. Hope to see you there.
Now onto sports. Our girls soccer team had a great season recently. Here's Maria with some clips of the recent games.
The girls varsity soccer team has been having a great season this year. Here are some clips.
Reel it in, I got the bag.
The next game is today at Eisenhower High School. Good luck, girls!
On Saturday, soccer will be hosting the second round of CIF at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Here at Anaheim.
Also on Saturday, varsity and JV baseball will have a game against Santa Ana at 10 to noon here at Anaheim. Go out and support our athletes.
That's all the announcements we have for today.
Remember to like and subscribe to Anaheim Media Production on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at AnaheimHS.AMP.
And tune in next time on AMP.